A woman becomes pregnant using fluid from different men. She gives birth at home after 10 weeks of pregnancy. She places the delivered embryo in the refrigerator. She is doing this for an experiment of resurrection. Because of the fetal tissue serum, it could resurrect dead organisms. She had once experimented on a dead pig. The experiment succeeded and the pig came back to life. In order to be able to perform experiments on the deceased, she became a forensic pathologist. On this day, the morgue received a corpse. She is a 10-year-old girl. Rose was very happy. She secretly transported the corpse back home. She did not know that this scene was just caught by the girl's mother. Rose returned home, using the fetus's serum to help the girl be reborn, caring for the girl as if she were her own daughter. A few weeks later, the girl not only came back from the brink of death, even able to speak. But Rose was not happy. Instead, she was scared and fainted.
She shouldn't be awake.
What surprised Rose even more was, the girl's mother followed her home, and broke into her house. The mother saw her daughter had become a test subject, and instantly became furious.
Fucking touch her! I have to examine her or she'll die!
Looking at her daughter lying on the hospital bed, the mother's inner world was incredibly complex. Rose confessed everything to Mason. Mason's emotions gradually stabilized. She volunteered to be Rose's assistant. Since then, Mason helps his daughter exercise every day, giving his daughter blood transfusions. Rose continued to work in the morgue. On this day, Rose suddenly felt unwell. Blood stained the entire length of her pants. She passed out. When Dorothy woke up, the doctor gave her bad news. Her uterus was infected with bacteria, which had spread to her reproductive system. She could no longer get pregnant. This news was unbearable for Rose. No serum could be provided to the girl anymore. In order to maintain the girl's life, Rose flipped through all the documents. Suddenly she thought she could use the serum from another pregnant woman. She found a pregnant woman. Blood type just matches the girl. Mason is a gynecologist. He can deceive the pregnant woman that there's an issue with her fetus, to perform an amniocentesis, then extract the pregnant woman's serum. Mason believed this was morally wrong, until the day she was bathing her daughter. She heard her daughter actually humming a song. At this moment, Mason understood that her daughter was more important than morality. The next day, she deceived the pregnant woman to come to the hospital, drew her serum. Everything went smoothly. She was able to sustain her daughter's life. On this day, the pregnant woman brought bad news. She was going to give birth at another hospital. Mason was stunned. No matter how much she persuaded, the pregnant woman refused to change her mind. Mason broke down. She vented all her anger on Rose. Rose searched through all the pregnant women in the city. She could no longer find a matching serum. For Rose, her experiment was successful, so she advised Mason to give up. Rose left them some private space. Mason held her daughter reluctantly. As the electrocardiogram turns into a straight line, her daughter's life had come to an end.